Hello everyone, this is Lord Shadrach speaking. I'm making a video in regard to Matt Walsh. Now, first of all, Matt, congratulations on your documentary, What is a Woman? It answers a lot of questions that need answering. However, that is not the purpose of this video. I'm making this video in defense of Blippi. First of all, Blippi is a fictional character that was created to entertain and educate children. I am quite certain there are some children smart enough to know that. However, you have the audacity to call Blippi a weirdo degenerate. And for what? Entertaining children? At least he's not that pathetic excuse of a joke Dylan Mulvaney. And if you want another weirdo degenerate, look no further than Christian Weston Chandler. Ugh, that goofball. Ugh. Another thing I want to address is this. In regard to Blippi making similar content and videos that mirror each other years apart, here's something to consider. Did it ever occur to you, Matt Walsh, that Blippi's fan base often grows out of his own videos? So he has to recreate content and film similar content on account that his fan base grows up. It's something called fleeting demographics, where an aging fan base is replaced by a younger fan base. That is something to consider right there. And if you're someone like Blippi, you've got to repeat content because you'll have new viewers coming up to replace the old viewers that outgrow your stuff. This third part I want to make in regard to in defense of Blippi references what he used to do. Now, before Stephen Johns was Blippi, he used to make gross out videos. However, he said to BuzzFeed, and I quote verbatim, "At the time, I thought this sort of thing was funny, but really it was stupid and tasteless, and I regret having ever done it. I've grown up since then, and I trust that people will see me as what I am now, not the idiot I was back then." End quote. In other words, Matt Walsh, Stephen Johns had the clarity to realize not only the error of his ways, but he also regretted his past actions as well. To Matt Walsh, I say this: nobody is perfect. Everyone's got dirt in their lives, and I'm quite certain you've got dirt in yours. We've all done something embarrassing and regrettable at one point in their lives, myself included. Of course, we're not going to talk about that because that's not about me and it's not about you. It's in defense of Blippi. Seriously, dude. Why you want to bring up Blippi's past like that? It's common news to anyone that already knows. It's nothing new. Blippi knows what he did in the past in the way of these previous gross out videos, and the very fact that he's changed for the better should show something about the person. Now, in regard to Blippi, you know, being compared to Mr. Rogers and everything like that, let me just say something, Matt Walsh. There was an actor on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood named Bob Trow. Now, this person, Bob Trow that is, played two characters, Robert Troll and Bob the Dog. The former was a grown man acting like a troll, and the latter was a grown man dressed like a dog. You're wrong to blast Blippi for acting like a child, but you're okay with Bob Trow getting away with acting like a dog or a troll? Seriously, everything you said about Mr. Rogers is accurate, though. But where do you draw the line in regarding if it's okay for a man to act like a dog or a man, to act like a child, provided that these are fictional characters that they're playing? Now, Blippi, as I said time and again, is a fictional character. And children, some children that is, are smart enough to know the difference. Now, this fifth part that I really want to make is something I agree with you on, Matt Walsh. You are completely correct to say this, and even I will have to agree with it. Not only are children receiving bland entertainment, but adults as well. It's as if everything, if it's not woke, it's bland, it's boring, it's rehash, and it's just aggravating, to say the least. When it comes to woke ideology, it's like children are being bombarded left and right with it. However, at least give Blippi this. At least give Blippi the fact that he's not woke. I give Blippi that regard. Sure, Blippi running around acting like a goofball may be jarring to some, but I take great pleasure in knowing that he's not woke. Thank God for that. That's something you ought to give him credit for, because at least he's not running around pushing agendas, and at least he's not running around acting all woke and everything. That was your terminology, not mine. But still, leave Blippi alone, dude. You know what? Where do you get off thinking that Blippi is a bad person? If parents enjoy watching Blippi, that's their business, not yours. I don't understand why you have to hate Blippi or badmouth the guy when there's a lot more worse things in the world. You got idiots like Dylan Mulvaney and weirdos like Christian Weston Chandler. But you had the nerve to go after Blippi, a guy who's actually doing something productive with his life in the way of educating children, not indoctrinating them like those two losers. Well, that's all I got to say about this. This is Lord Shadrach signing off.